Tonight at 5:30, 4 people shot, 1 person dead. New Haven police are investigating after another violent night in the Elm City.
And as the weather starts to heat up, New Haven police and neighbors are hoping tempers don't rise as well. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland live at the police headquarters outside there. Matt.
Well, Stephanie and Aaron, the latest incidents, 2 separate shootings in different parts of town. 4 people shot, 3 people injured, 1 person dead. And neighbors, the mayor telling us the scene of that 5th homicide, a well-known troubled area. Police officers and major crime detectives were all over the area of Star Street and Winchester Avenue following another shooting last night. This one just before 7 that killed 49-year-old Anthony Oden.
I had a barbecue the day before. I'm thinking about what if my family was here and there was a shooting outside with my family.
Miguel Pittman, who moved to the neighborhood last summer, says it's sad to see all the violence. According to police, Oden was shot a number of times. And last Saturday night, a 17-year-old was shot on the opposite end of Star Street. Mayor Justin Elliker says this area is on their radar because over the years they've had a number of shootings outside the Taurus Cafe on Winchester, along with groups gathering near this corner package store.
The site where the homicide occurred was exactly where that loitering has occurred, and so we have already increased our surveillance of that area.
Just 2.5 hours after that deadly shooting in New Hallville, 3 men, all known to police, were targeted in a drive-by shooting in the area of Ferry and Chatham Streets in Fairhaven. Police tell us they found 28 shell casings and that all 3 suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Just hours before that shooting, at the very same location, the chief tells us his officers were able to recover a gun from inside a market.
We've had a lot of violence. We've been lucky and we've been fortunate in that area. It has slowed down. But if you remember, a year ago, a 14-year-old was killed in that area. And there was a lot of back and forth after that.
The chief says in addition to officers parking and walking both neighborhoods, crime suppression units of plainclothes officers, along with assistance from the ATF, FBI, and DEA, will be out on the streets. He also says they're working to install cameras around the city as quickly as possible to help in investigations. But Miguel says the biggest assist can come from those who live right here.
Any information that you know or if you see anything, you have to report it because it's helping the community and it's also helping these families that suffer from this issue.
Now, the assistant chief says they have some good leads on that shooting on Star Street, which is the city's 5th homicide of the year. As for both of those shooting incidents, they're asking anyone with information to call police. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.